Hey, it's Mega, aka Art of Stroke, here to make art a little less mysterious. Today, it's going to be a very quick tutorial about character design. Right now, I'm working on a request for someone, and I figured I would let you guys know how I go about the design process, even though this character was already thought of and, for the most part, already designed. There's a few tips and tricks that I would just like to share with you guys that help me when I'm coming up with characters. And the first thing is to when you begin, work small and work with large shapes. So when I'm first coming up with a character or drawing someone else's character, I draw small and I draw with large shapes. So I'll start with something like a silhouette, maybe something like this, just to get the overall gesture, the anatomy and the posture right. Just so I can get the feel of the character. And from here, I can take it a little bit step further, and I go ahead and start adding in more details. And as you can see, I still keep it kind of small. That helps me to work quickly and not get bogged down with the details too much at this point. It just lets me sketch out things and kind of get a feel for what's going on. And then from there, I would blow it up again and work out the finished details. But what I'm going to do right now is I was talking to the person that requested this, and we were thinking about maybe changing the helmet design a little bit. So I'm going to go in and kind of work on that part and kind of show you guys how that might go, okay? So for this new design, we're going to try a different approach. Instead of having this, I guess it's kind of like a chin guard down here, we're going to get rid of that, and he was thinking that maybe we could try something more along the lines of a crown for the top of his head and kind of leave this part down here more open like, okay? So once again, working small, and I'm kind of zoomed out. I'll zoom in a little bit. I don't want to zoom in too much though, because when you zoom in too much, you start worrying too much about the details. So I want to stay zoomed out so you can, see the entire picture all at once, and so you can see how it looks as you're making changes. Crown doesn't usually quite cover the entire head. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm going to erase this part right here, this part right here, and maybe bring this down. Let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, well, crown usually has different points. We have one large point right here. Maybe we could, let's see. Maybe we could have it kind of dip down maybe, and then come back up, and go to the back. Alright, no, I'm not liking that. The thing about the design stage, it's all about just trying something. If it doesn't work, it's fine. You're just kind of getting stuff out there. You're trying different shapes and designs, and don't stress out about it too much. Don't worry if it's gonna look good or if it's gonna look bad. It's like, at this point, you're just trying things out, okay? So I'm gonna try to mirror this shape kind of to the back of his head and the shape that's out front, and really see how that kind of looks. It's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, it looks kind of funky. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, well, this band is already looking kind of good. Okay, that's where his ear would be. Let's kind of close this up a little bit. Trying to think. Okay, maybe if I have it's kind of like a side panel, it kind of raises to the side a little bit, and that kind of adds to the crown effect. We're going to mirror that to the other side. I don't know if I'm going to keep with that or not. I'm not quite sure yet. just messing around, and that is the entire point of this. When you're designing, you're kind of just messing around, okay? So to be honest, these kind of edges like this kind of help give it a crowd type of effect. Not sure if I'm really liking that too much at the moment, but you know, that's one way we can take it, and perhaps we can bring this out a little bit like that. Bring that earpiece kind of back into play. Near that on this side. I don't know, that's interesting. Don't know if I like it still. But I think we got some shapes that are looking kind of interesting. So I can definitely use this as one rendition. And from here, I will just keep on doing this over and over again, and I'll keep on generating more and more ideas, and then I'll sift through the ideas, and I'll, you know, pull out what I like, and then I'll try to come up with like a final design. And that's kind of how I go about figuring out each part of the body. I'll do that, then I'll kind of compare it to, okay, what's going down at the lower half of the body. Does it kind of match the same style, the same feel? And yeah, that's how I go about designing a character from scratch. You can kind of use that process the entire way out. Start with big shapes, and then add a little bit of detail. Always experiment and explore shapes before you go into detail. And that's probably my biggest tip. And with that, I'm gonna close it for now. I'll be back with another video tutorial pretty soon. I need to start getting on a little bit more regular schedule. It's a little bit hard for me right now because I'm just getting everything set up. But hopefully some of these tips are helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below, and I'll be back with another video. So I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.